Hey YouTube, Colorado Prepper in the backyard with another shelter video. There's a lot of people on YouTube claim to be veterans. Some of them are real, some of them are fake. I won't pick out any of the fake ones. Don't need to be making any enemies, but pick out the real ones. Corporal's Corner. Corporal's Corner is genuine. He is a vet. Jameson's Travels. He is a vet, I guarantee you. I can tell by what they do on YouTube. Corporal's Corner, genuine veteran. Jameson's Travels, genuine veteran. Anyway, people might ask me, do I like living in this group home? Yeah, I like it. I used to live in my own apartment. I'd wake up in an empty room, spend all day in an empty room, go to bed in an empty room. It was not the nicest place to live. I'd rather be here in this group home. Besides which, I first started being a doomsday prepper back in 2013 when I lived in my own apartment. I had a shitload of storage room. I didn't have any mouths to feed. But I lived on the east side of town, east of Denver. The only wilderness anywhere near that is the Eastern Plains. The prairie. The prairie doesn't have anything. Doesn't have food. Doesn't have much water. The prairie is barren of resources. I've been over there. You can't get shit over on the prairie. That was the nearest wilderness to me. From the Rocky Mountains, I was living probably at least 60 miles from the Rocky Mountains. Now I live within 10 miles of the Rocky Mountains. That's one reason why I love this place. I live in 10 miles of the Rocky Mountains. I can hike over there if I need to bug out. Anyway, this is a new shelter video. You see the slope in the shelter. The rain will run off that way. The snow will run off that way. If your tarp is flat around you, like in my other video, you'll get buried in snow. If it's snowing, but the snow will just run off of you. That being said, we get monsoonal rains here in Colorado in the spring and summer. Really intense, short-lasting rain downpours. They call them monsoons. A lot of the time there'll be hail involved in it. Now, good luck building a shelter to withstand that. This shelter would not withstand that. I don't know of any shelter short of a tent with a rainfly that would withstand that. Probably not even that with the high winds and things like that. I don't know of a shelter. Probably a tent with a rainfly maybe could withstand it, but any tarp shelter is not going to withstand it. The rain will be too heavy, intense downpour. The wind will be too strong. You can't make a shelter out of a tarp that's going to withstand. It's going to withstand a monsoonal rain here in Colorado. But this is a little better than the last one. Like I said, it slopes, so the snow runs down, the rain runs down. A little bit more inclement weather shelter than the last one. Down here, I've got my wool blanket and my sleeping mat. You see in the shelter there, kind of looks like a tent. You can see where I would sleep in this shelter. This shelter is very easy to build. I left my hank of paracord attached so I don't have to cut it. You just tie it to a tree like this, pretty high up. Use tent peg down here, tent peg down here, and tent peg down here. That's the shelter. Like I said, I don't know of any shelter you can build, even with branches and things, that can withstand a monsoonal rain. Very intense downpours are known to happen here in Colorado. Not as much as it used to with climate change, but still every now and then. Monsoonal rains. So this is my shelter. All you need is cord, 3 tent pegs, a tarp, and some bedding. That's all you need. Fairly easy to assemble. You also need a tree. There's trees all over the place. You do need a tree. but trees are not hard to find. Anyway, that about wraps up this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.